year.
I was also wondering to know, since your early season injury, you played pretty well coming back. How is your overall health-wise? Do you feel like you're based at 100% now, a few games back in now?
Yeah, I feel good. First few games there, started to get a little sore after I played, but it's been a couple weeks now, and feel pretty good with where my body's at. Just a lot of maintenance and kind of getting back in the routine.
Yeah, you just have to get ready. You know, get used to playing back-to-back games, things like that. Because I'm sure that would be a challenge the first time you played back-to-back games.
Yeah, and I didn't do it the first weekend, and then coach kind of let me get into it. The second time I did it was kind of after an easy night in Albany, playing the next night versus Manchester. So nothing really too overbearing so far, and it's allowed me to kind of gain my strength back and just kind of be comfortable with where it is, so I don't feel like I'm pushing it too much.
Do you feed off? I was asking Murray the other day when he had the shutout win on Saturday, feeding off the energy of a close game like that. You also feed off, like I remember back in the 90s, the Atlanta Braves with a great pitching staff. Do you feed off when your other goaltender plays well and you've been playing well? Do you feed off one another to play at your best?
Yeah, I mean, I think we're one unit together, and obviously we both want to play, but we have a really good, healthy competition, and I want him to do well when he's in there, and I'm sure he wants me to do well when I'm in there. But we're always grouped together in terms of goaltending, so I think him and I both have a goal to be towards the top of the league and goals against, and have the top team defense, and that's one of our team goals as well. So playing in those close games are fun, a little extra added pressure, but nothing too much.
And then also I was wondering, now you had about a week off in between games now. What sort of things, I know Murray was talking about how he treats practice, the game-like situations that coach likes to do, he treat it almost like the game. How do you prepare when you have such a long gap now because of all the days off in between your next games? How do you prepare for a situation like that and stay at your best?
Yeah, I mean, same thing that Murray touched on. It's practices become your games, and when you get those chances to have those game situations, those 2-on-1s, those 3-on-2s, those D-zone situations where you can work on your reads, work on not getting scored on, and really focusing on good habits. You want to make sure that you don't go out in practice and just go through the motions. You do that for a week and a half straight and then go out in the game, it's going to carry over. So the games are the easy part to play. If you put the work in practice, the stuff will come naturally in games, and that's kind of the way I've addressed it my whole career.
Yeah, preparation's got to be the most important part. Practice the way you play and things
yeah,
like that.
It sounds cliche, but it's so true, especially for our position.
It really works. And then finally, getting ready for these 3 games in a row. What were the key? I know I've asked the guys, is it easier with the familiarity between the teams? You play Lehigh Valley and Hershey so much. What are your thoughts of these upcoming 3 games in a row against this team?
Yeah, they're going to be battles. I think anytime we've played Hershey so far this year, they've been close games, and same thing, with Lehigh. We play a team that many times, like you said, you become familiar with one another, and there's not a lot of space out there on the ice, and you kind of get sick of playing the same team, so they become battles, and I think we're expecting them all to be tight, hard-fought games, and it's hopefully we come out on top.
And then I know the final game's on the road at Hershey. That's got to be. I know that's a tough place to play, but you guys played pretty well. You get a point last time you were there. Is that how much of a challenge will that be going on the road to Hershey?
Yeah. I think it's different this time around than a couple of times ago when we went there on a Sunday and they hadn't played that Saturday. I think playing them here Saturday, then back in their rink on Sunday is a little bit of a different situation. But Hershey's a fun rink to play in. They usually get a good draw on Sunday, so energy-wise it's pretty good. It makes it easier to play, and it's a fun building to play in. So I don't think that's any concern for anyone on our team. I know we haven't won there past few games, but we've been in games, lost 3-2, and then in a shootout. So they've been right there for us. We just haven't been able to pull them out.
Yeah.